right, and now we're talking lifestyle in Summit County. What you guys have missed and what is coming up. So recently, my fiance and I have been getting into a host of different things. I got a new mountain bike this summer, and the mountain biking trails are prime. Frisco Peninsula trails, they are cutting some brand new trails. If you're into jumping your bike at all, you can do that. There's plenty of cross-country trails as well for the less enthused mountain biker, but definitely get out on your mountain bike, check it out. The trails around Summit County are prime right now, especially we got a lot of rain earlier in the season, so they're not too dry and loose yet. Definitely a great time to get out and either hike, bike, or trail run. Another thing you got to check out is the Frisco Marina. I don't know if you've been there within the last couple of years, but they actually built a beach at the Frisco Marina. Yeah, literally a sandy beach where you can go hang out with the kids, bring your paddleboard, kayak. You can swim there, actually. They've got the island grill as well, so you can get some food and some pina coladas or any kind of cocktails that you prefer. But for the 4th of July, we were kind of hanging out there, catching some rays, enjoying the water, which definitely a little bit colder because we are an alpine lake and reservoir, but still really, really cool. Check out the Frisco Marina if you haven't been there yet. They do kayak rentals and paddleboard rentals as well. Pontoon rentals at the Dillon Marina. A couple of friends invited us, and you get the pontoon boat for about 2 hours, putt around the lake, bring some beers and a cooler. Really, really good time. Highly recommend it. And then check out the Dillon Amphitheater as well. And we've been going to a couple of free concerts. They actually just changed the local concerts to Monday nights now, so it is more local than it was before, where it was on Friday night, I believe, or Thursday night. So now when all the tourists kind of leave town for the weekend, locals can have the amphitheater to themselves on a Monday. But other than that, the amphitheater's been getting some world-class artists, including Train, which is a Grammy award-winning artist, Pretty Lights, Revolution, amongst a couple of different artists as well. So those are definitely some things that you got to check out. And now some upcoming events. All summer, we got the Dillon Farmers Market going on. If you haven't been there yet, highly recommend checking it out. They did change the location of the venue. It is no longer lakeside anymore by the amphitheater. It is now located on Buffalo and Labonte streets, and logistically I think it's a better spot. Although looking at the lake and the mountains was really nice, this does work better logistically. Again, it's a no pet event. They have yoga in the park from 9 to 10, and then the farmers market goes on from 9 to 2 every Friday. If you're going there, I highly recommend checking out the guy who does the salmon and latkes. I literally go to the farmers market every Friday just for that. And again, there's a ton of other things, but the salmon and latkes, to die for. All right, one of these really cool sporting events that's coming up is the Frisco Triathlon, and it is nothing too challenging. It's kind of geared towards very family friendly, so if you're not a super athlete or whatever, you can certainly come and try your hand at it. Basically, it is a 3-course triathlon. It's stand-up paddleboard, 3K, mountain bike, 11.2K, and a trail running leg, which is 5K. If you're looking for something a little bit more chill, Arapahoe Basin has their yoga series. Basically, they're doing yoga on the deck of Black Mountain Lodge at a basin for a 1-hour yoga session with a local instructor. You can either take a quick lift ride up Black Mountain Express or a 2-mile hike to the lodge as well. Space is limited, reservations are required, but check it out. One thing that my fiance and I have been doing recently, it's been a lot of fun, is Latin dance night at the Pad in Silverthorne every Tuesday from 7 to 9. We've got great instructors in Chris and Andrea. They literally do this for a living, just travel around to different salsa congresses and dance, and you learn salsa, old school mambo, bachata, things like that. And my fiance and I have been having a great time. If you don't know how to dance salsa, it's totally okay. They'll show you the steps. It's super easy. It's a lot of fun. A great way to get involved into the community and meet some locals. So check that out as well. That's pretty much what we've got going on in Summit County lifestyle. If you guys need any recommendations or have any questions, feel free to reach out and I'll point you in the right direction. So we are talking Market Watch today, and I've got a list of stats here, and I'm going to kind of explain what those stats mean here in the Summit County real estate market. So let's just get right into it. Total sales volume for 2023 up until May of this year, 575 million in sales, as opposed to last year, 770 million in sales. So we're down 25% on total sales volume. Listings sold went from 517 last year to 431 this year, representing a 17% change. Average sold price down 10% from 1.39 to 1.25 million. Average days on market up 171% from 17 days to 46 days on market. Now, we've got a really wonky real estate market here in Summit County, and it's a culmination of a ton of different things, from macroeconomics, inflation, interest rates, all that jazz, to short-term rental regulations on the town and county levels. So basically, you're seeing properties that are going for over ask price, selling or going under contract day of being listed, and yeah, they're selling for over ask price. And then you've got these homes that, because of the lack of short-term rental ability, they are now sitting on the market for 6 months or even longer. So I think that's why you're seeing that average days on market jump up 171%. It's a very limited supply of homes that can be short-term rented now. So if you're trying to look for a deal on something that can be short-term rented, forget it. It's just not going to happen. While everything else is going down nationally and even on a local level, when you go down to the microscopic level and look at these small little niche neighborhoods in the county that can be short-term rented, these properties are selling insanely fast and they're going for over ask. So looking for a deal on that front, you're just wasting your time, you're wasting your money, so just forget about it. But if that's not your goal and you're looking for vacation property, somewhere to just call your second home so you can come enjoy it with the family, go skiing, hiking, enjoy all the things that we have here in Summit County, then you're in luck, because a lot of those properties, because of the short-term rental restrictions, are now sitting on the market for a long time, and you see a lot of buyers getting great deals, and that's why you're seeing this price change on average of about 10%. So this is your chance now to start, as I like to call it, throwing to the wall and see if it sticks. Seriously, just give these lowball offers, get the conversation started, because a lot of these sellers are desperate right now. And yes, we have owners that don't really have to sell, but if they're looking to get out of their situation, they're going to start considering anything, because they realize these short-term rental restrictions have diminished their property value. So this is your opportunity to get in there and start making some deals happen. Now, I've got a lot of you out there that I'm sure you do this all the time, no matter what you're buying. I know I do it myself. I'll always say I need time to think about it. You don't need time to think about it. You need information. If you have all the information, then you can make an informed decision. When you say you need time to think about it, what that tells me is that you're confused and you don't have all the necessary information to make an informed decision about whether to buy or sell your property. And I am that source of information for you. So when it comes to, hey, I don't know what I need to do to make this decision, remember, it's not time, it's information. Once you have the information, you can make a good decision. And whether that decision is yes, I'll sell, yes, I'll buy, or no, I won't sell, no, I won't buy, doesn't matter. At least you're able to make that decision because you've had proper training and learning and information to make that decision. So when you find yourself saying, I need time to think about it, really start reframing your mindset and thinking that it's not time that I need, it's information. I need more information so I can make a better decision. And guys, this market is super wonky right now. Again, with some properties selling for over ask, some properties sitting for 6 months at a time. So if you're confused about what you should be doing, again, I'm that source of information for you, so I'm happy to help and point you in the right direction to make sure you have all the necessary information to make an informed decision. So that's pretty much what's going on in the market recently here. If we're to project, 10, 20, 30 years in the future, it doesn't matter what you buy at right now, whether you think you got a good deal or not, you're going to come out on top, and it's just a supply and demand issue. We have 33,000 households in this county and millions of tourists that come and visit every year. People love Breckenridge and Summit County and what it has to offer. And because we're surrounded by all this national forest land and protected space, we're going to stay low inventory for the foreseeable future. So if you're buying something now and you're planning to hold on to it for 7, 10, 20, 30 years, you're gonna come out on top. If you plan to buy something and try to flip it, or maybe look at something to try to generate a ton of revenue, this is just not the market for it. The numbers just don't work in most cases unless you're willing to leverage more than 50% down on a short-term rental. It's very hard to cash flow. You're really banking on appreciation on the investment side of things. And then look at it more as just a lifestyle investment, right? I mean, where else are you going to get 5 world-class ski resorts, world-class biking, fishing, hiking, an amazing community of people? There's just really no place like it. So more than it is a real estate investment and an investment for your future, look at it as an investment for today and for your lifestyle. And for your overall health, just to be outside here with 300 sunny days a year and world-class skiing, your health will thank you for it. So Summit County real estate market ain't going anywhere. Maybe we're correcting in the short term. Long enough time horizon, you're gonna come out on top.